everyone, my name is Nicola. I'm living in Bali and today we're gonna build my home gym. Just finishing my training now. Today we receive all the equipment, so we're gonna deliver everything, and the day after we're gonna do the whole installation. I'm gonna record everything and hopefully in 3 days, so Sunday, everything will be done. Hello! Welcome to the motion gym. So here we are, 1 month later. Everything is pretty done, so I'm gonna give you a nice gym tour. So we're gonna start with the outside. We have the pool right there, as you can see. And my favorite piece, so the barbecue, I've put it here so I can cook from the inside. I don't have kitchen inside, so this is the outside kitchen. We've just put this a few days ago. So I'm really happy with this kitchen, really basic. 1 sink, storage, the shower for the pool. And yeah, it looks really nice. I really love having the pool, especially by night with the lighting. It looks really nice. And yeah, that's it for the outside. And now we can start see the gym inside. So here we are. Welcome to the motion gym. So you can see the whole gym. I'm gonna do a step-by-step explanation. So let's start with the boxing area. So there is boxing mats. I have the box here and 3 bags. So 1 classic bag, 1 smaller for uppercut body shots, and 1 bigger that I can also attach here. There is a 3rd one. It's more for heavy kicks, and I actually use it on the wall. I have my blackboard, my whiteboard, so I can write all my programs inside. The blackboard especially is for the online courses that I'm doing, so on the camera it looks way better than the white one. So I really wanted to have a private space for jiu-jitsu and boxing, but you can see this is a small part, and the big part is the gym. So I've designed it really for myself, so I can do really everything I want inside, and I can also invite people coming, but we cannot train at too many people here because you can see you have only 2 barbells and you have 2 spots. So I'm sure that if we are 2, we can both do almost everything. And so even if the gym is really big, it's still just a house, so you cannot have all the machines that you want. So it was really important to make smart choices for the old equipment. So I'm gonna explain why I chose everything. So let's start just right there. The dumbbells. I really missed not having dumbbells for a long time. So I just chose to take from 4 kg to 40 kg. I will maybe invest later on heavier if I want to, but for now it's fine. And just next to it, the small tools, you just have a bench, incline bench, a slant board, really useful tool. These 2 things are tools that you can attach on the barbell so you can overload the eccentric and not the concentric. And also the T-bar. One of my favorite tools. It's one of the best tools for work the tibialis. Then the deep attachments, sliders, and then here we have the 2 squat racks. So one is the old squat rack I had on the other gym with different attachments, so you can play with different grips, and it's really useful to have 2, so we can train at 2 people, but I also can have different supersets with the racks, so that offer a lot of new opportunities in training. And I wanted this one small so I can have more space here on the wood platform, so I can do also Olympic weightlifting here. On the other one there is less space, but it's a bigger one. It's more stable because it's attached on the floor, so I can do also muscle ups and heavier things when the the rack needs to be really stable. And this tool just right there is really awesome. It's a really good to work short range quadriceps and hamstrings. We also have the 2 pair of rings. And same idea, I had 2 because it's really nice to have 2 different height of rings, so you can use them for different purpose and you don't need to change the length all the time, which is really annoying. So here is the high ones, and we have the middle height here, so I can put also lower. And now we have the machine area. So I didn't want to have a machine because it takes a lot of space, but there is just few that I find really interesting, and then we are gonna go one by one now so I can explain. So I have the Nordic bench. I have this one in the old gym. It's absolutely not essential to have this, but if you do a lot of Nordic curls like I do, it's such a great setup because it's always tricky to find a really good position to do Nordic curls without hurting the knees, so having good pads and at the same time having a good tension on the ankle. So I really love this bench, and that's, for me, it's a really big game changer for the Nordics. So I absolutely don't regret buying this one, and I've put it here so I can put the bands attached here so I can use it when I do more volume. Then we have the rowing bench. It's one of the best pieces of the gym. Same for the Nordic. It's always really tricky to have a good bench to do rowing, or we can do incline, but it's not really the same because we don't have this tension on the back. So this is a really good one with this barbell, so I can have more range of motion under the bench. So this is one I've been using a lot since I've moved into this gym, and I'm really excited to see the transfer on other movements. I also use this bench for other purposes like incline curls. It's really nice to have a bench so high because on many exercises when you want to do incline things, you always have the dumbbells who touch the floor or the barbell touch the floor too. So on this one is really convenient because it's really high. So there is also many new opportunities with this bench. And then just next to it we have the 45-degree back extension. This one I've ordered it at the last minute. It wasn't in the plan, but I found also that it opens many opportunities. I'm gonna show you a few exercises, but it's really convenient to work on the psoas, to work on the adductors, to work the back for sure, also to work on a side stretch. So yeah, I'm really happy to have this one. And then right next to it, the reverse hyper. You will see this is the Westside barbell combo. We have athletic training platform and reverse hyper. I'm really proud of these ones because you almost never found these tools in the gyms. So I was really excited to have this. Such an awesome tool for the back. And this one is a bit special. It's the one that you can incline, so you can work on different ranges of motion with different levels of tension, which is really awesome. And next to it we have the athletic training platform. As you can see, it takes some space, but for me it was worth it. So it can be just a belt squat, but it's not just a belt squat. You can play with many different stances. You can strengthen specific wrestling stance, boxing stance. You can go further backward on the side. You can work explosive movements, and you can have some levels of tension on some joints that you cannot have with the barbell. So this one also is also not essential, but it's such a great tool that if you have the opportunity to have it and you have the space, for sure go for it. And then here, just next to the windows, we have the fake grass. So I have my sled just right there. I use it mainly for sled pull. It's not the final setup, it's just what I've did for using it pretty quickly. But I need to find some belts and some chains to attach to the sled. But this is what I found for now. It's just to do my sled pull, so I can do my backward walking with this one. It's an exercise I'm doing a lot for my knees. And so now you've seen pretty much everything in the gym, so you can see the living area. So you can see the priorities. So it's like almost everything is the gym, and we have a tiny space here, but just enough. I really don't need more. Just a table, couch, piano, guitar, just a table with my chessboard because I'm really addicted to chess, and a big fridge for all the meat in the freezer and the fridge space. Just a bit of storage. Water here because we are in Bali and we cannot drink the water. And the best part, the barbecue access. So here, it was absolutely not in the plans, but when I moved the barbecue here, I just realized it was really convenient to have it here, so you don't need to go all the way out every time, and when it's hot you can stay inside. So that's it. And we also have 2 rooms upstairs. So my room is just over there, and this is the guest room. So for me, this was the best setup possible because I can make the best out of this space because I have this high ceiling, so I can use my rings. We also have 2 AC here. For those of you who already came into Bali, you know that it's really hot and humid. So having AC in this gym is really convenient. You can work out much longer and get less tired. So for recovery, it's a big thing. And yeah, the fact that I have the high ceiling, I can have the 2 rooms upstairs, so I don't lose any space on the ground for the gym. And I'm not gonna show you the rooms because it's just rooms, but you have a bed, a bathroom, everything just a classic room. So as I said, I just arrived in this place a month ago. I've been training a lot and I've been really busy because I was really waiting for a long time to have this gym to record my first course, and that's something that I just finished. And also, if you watch this video, it means that it's live. So my first course is the 1 arm chin up handstand push up course. If you're curious about the way I train, I'm explaining everything on this course. I'm going through the dance strength system, how to create your progressive overload, how to use long, short and middle range exercises, and everything you need to know to plan your training so that all the exercises make sense together and you can progress on the long term. So that was my gym tour. I hope it can inspire you. This is not the first gym I've made. I started really small, just few dumbbells on my balcony at home, then starting buying more equipment, doing more contents, and slowly buying a bit more and more equipment, having a nice gym in France. Then I moved to Bali, and then I've built this project here. It took almost a year to make it happen. So be patient if you want something also like this. It takes time, it's a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video gym tour, and check out the course if you want to know more about it. Everything is on the website, the Motion School, and I'm gonna put the link in the video. And that's it. You know the thing with the like and everything, and see ya.
A gentleman was passing by. Green grows the lily, right among the bush on his own. Me cup was full up to the brim of fire soup. I might fall in at the well below the valley. Green grows the